we need to interview someone. So, hey, do you mind doing an interview real quick for the SharePoint user group?
I gotta catch my car is actually out there.
Yeah, okay, great. Let's just do this then, all right? So, I'm sure you've heard of me. I'm Sean Bordner. And so don't get all nervous because the camera, you're talking Sean or anything. But what's your name, young fella?
I'm Joel.
Joel, okay. So we have Joel, an end user here that's up here at the SharePoint conference. Do you like SharePoint? Have you played around with it at all?
Just a bit, yeah.
Good, sure you have, Joel. So, let's see.
I gotta fly.
Okay, so let me just ask you a couple questions. If you're Joel Oleson, so I think I may have heard of you. So we do have a couple questions here from the user group here. One of them is, with all the new features of 2010, it looks like we won't need some of the things that were important to us in previous versions. One of those things might be planning. Is planning even needed? And developers will be out of work. Looks like 2010 pretty much does that all in the box. That's fair. I mean, 2010 does it all, right? So planning and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think you've gotten some bad marketing.
Huh.
It's not going to solve all your problems.
Sure. I mean, that's your opinion. Another question here is, you know, I've heard they changed the name from MOS to MSS, and so obviously they took Office out of it. We're assuming that means it does no longer work with Office. That's pretty much in line with what your understanding is?
First off, there's no MSS. That's search server.
Yeah, there is, but that's fine. He's new. Go ahead.
And what was the other part?
Office stuff isn't going to work with SharePoint anymore, I think.
That's a misunderstanding too. It's Office is.
Don't get nervous, because
no, don't worry about it. It's Office and SharePoint have always been together, and they're always better together. In fact, we were talking earlier that it's funny how it used to be at the Office conference, SharePoint had one session.
Yeah.
And now it's the other way around.
Right.
Where SharePoint has one Office session, kind of.
Okay. Well, so basically, I guess lastly, you know, it's starting to click here. You are kind of well known, you know, Joel Oleson, I've heard your name around, and as a SharePoint MVP, what's your take on this conference?
Actually, I'm not a SharePoint MVP.
Awkward. So, all right, let's find someone that this may be a heavy hitter that people will be more familiar with.
Yeah, why don't you go hit up an MVP?
Yeah.